Hi Internet, it's Carrie Ann. Big things are happening. Today is May 4th, 2015. May the 4th be with you and also with you. Tomorrow I am picking up my little Bengal kitten named Khaleesi. I have been so impatient to get this cat. You don't even know. I thought that maybe to pass some time, I would just tell the story of how this cat came to be. So here goes. I don't really know how this whole cat thing happened because ever since I've been really little, I've loved dogs. So the cat thing kind of came out of nowhere within the past couple of years. I just started getting like cat t-shirts. Maybe it's just because cats are trendy now. I really can't have a dog. Growing up with dogs, although I was the cause of it, it has been freaking awful. You have to worry about them all the time. Like, oh, gotta get home within like that 6-8 hour period, or else the dogs are gonna just go all over the house. Cats, they just go in the litter box, and yes, you have to like clean it, but at least you don't have to be constantly worrying that you're gonna come home to a complete mess. At least I hope not. With Miguel gone so much on the submarine, it's a total bummer being in this apartment all alone, like at night, and it would just be so great to have another entity like here that's not a ghost or anything to cuddle with, to comfort me, other than this wine problem I have going on up here. How many bottles do you want? 12? There you go. I think a cat might be a tad bit healthier than bottles of wine. Even though I do have bottles of wine shaped like cats, which is also very cool. But I just really have wanted a cat, which really super sucks because I'm allergic to cats and dogs. Shit happens. I was on the edge. Maybe I should foster a cat. Maybe I should just get a cat and deal with it. Now you have the story of why I wanted a cat. So let's move on to how the Destiny Bengal happened. Here we go. So one day, Miguel and I were at the mall to pick out a wedding band for me. It took me so long to pick this little thing out. Not little, beautiful thing out. That's what I meant. We had to wait for it to get size. It was gonna be a few hours. We were just chillaxing, and he gets a phone call from his friend, No. His name is No. And this friend is just like, dude, there is a Mustang numbers, letters of sorts here at the base. He thinks he is so fast. He thinks it goes like 10 million miles per hour. But you and I know better, because his car isn't fast at all compared to our awesome cars. You gotta come down here and talk shit with me because it doesn't go that fast, and we both know that. Miguel looks at me and he's just like, are you gonna be mad if we go to the hobby shop? No, of course not. I could never be mad at you. We're just sitting around waiting for my ring to get resized anyway. We can do whatever you want. Let's go. So we get there and things get real awkward real fast. The Mustang guy was getting mad that we were saying his car wasn't fast. We just skedaddle like as soon as we get there. So this guy from his boat in a blue Mustang pulls up to us, and there's a sticker on the side of his car that says exotic cats, like leopard looking cats. And I look at him and ask, oh, what's your sticker all about? And I'm curious, like a cat. He's like, oh yeah, you know, my wife, she breeds leopards. But I'm allergic. Well, they're actually hypoallergenic. Like pulls this brochure out from space or something. It starts glowing as he hands it to me on clouds. Miguel's behind me like, this is destiny right here. Right here in my hand is destiny at the hobby shop. Who knew this would happen to me today? So I read this all day long. What are Bengals? Bengals are hybrids between an Asian leopard cat and other domestic short hairs, such as Egyptian moss, Asa cats, Amanesians, and Bombays. Sorry for that pronunciation. These rare, exotic, hypoallergenic hybrids were the result of research done in the 1980s when it was discovered that the Asian leopard cat is immune to the feline leukemia. And now they're like regular old cats that are registered in the TICA, the International Cat Association, maybe? And it says like all these reasons why you need one of these cats. They are the Rolls Royce of cats. This is what these cats look like. So many color variations, guys, so many. That's why, cats and stuff. Miguel and I went to the house and we saw all these little cute little kitties all over the place. I wasn't allergic at all. And then like 10 minutes later we went to watch a football game and I got all belty because there were bulldogs. The contrast was just amazing. We put money down on that real quick. I was like number 13 or something on this deposit list. We waited a long time. I wanted a brown or a silver cat. I had all these names lined up in my head. Like a brown girl would be Piper from Orange is the New Black. A brown boy would be Kovu from Lion King 2. A silver boy would be Loki from Thor. I thought a little silver kitten would be perfect with the name Khaleesi. It's not easy being Khaleesi. There's also like these mink and sepia cats, and they're just like more faded. But I really wanted that like bold coloring because if I'm getting the Rolls Royce of cats, I want a bold one. Being pretty far down on the deposit list to start out with was pretty discouraging. Just because Miguel had a couple of underways coming up that were going to be weeks at a time and even months. It was kind of like playing the lottery if we were going to get a cat or not with each litter that was born. We go to Arizona for our wedding, which was beautiful, almost as good as a cat. Love you. I get a text from the breeder saying that the litter was born on March 10th. There's a mink and a sepia available. I was hardcore battling like loneliness versus what I actually paid for. I said no, which was hard for me because this next litter was going to be born like right in time for Miguel's next really long underway where he's going to be gone for like 2 months. So it would have been really convenient to have something to keep me busy while he's gone. Oh well, we'll wait until July, summer, it'll be better. Patience is a virtue. But we had our wedding and it was awesome and I didn't think about cats at all. And then we came home and Miguel went off on a summary and I was here all alone and catless and bored. And then Destiny Part 2 happened. During that time, I got a phone call from the breeder saying that a miracle happened. One of the brown kittens turned silver. We thought it was brown when it was born, but now it faded into silver. It's a silver cat. The depositor before me, who wanted a silver cat, is moving. So she didn't think the timing was right and that I was next on the list. And she asked if I wanted her. And I was just like, more than life, more than anything, more than the moon. I went to see her and fell in love, took some videos, which you guys will see soon, and started the journey. Now, 6 short weeks later, I'm about to pick her up. I don't have to be lonely anymore. That's kind of the story why she exists here in my apartment on YouTube. So excited. Next time you see me, there's gonna be a little cat back there causing all sorts of trouble. I think this is gonna be pretty awesome. And freaking psyched. Freaking psyched. I'm sure some of you are great. Here, call me up, meet me, let's hang out with my cat.